Hello vlog family! Today is kind of a wear your pajamas and just stay cozy kind of day. It's really overcast and gloomy out. It looks like it might have been raining on and off some already. But I have been working on editing videos. I just finished editing the Putting Pockets on Everything video, which is already up for you guys. It's going up tomorrow for me. And really excited with how that turned out. Really happy with all the pockets that were made, and I love it. But keeping on the topic of sewing and that sort of thing, I have all of these that came in, which I'm very excited about. If you don't remember, in last week's vlog, I talked about ordering these embroidery hoops from Joann's. These are the 3 different sizes that I got. They came in, so now I can actually start practicing some embroidery and trying that with these, and it's going to help keep the fabric really nice and taut so it doesn't bunch up at all. And it should hopefully make it easier for me to move this around, to navigate, to get more smooth looking patches or whatever it is that I am embroidering with them. So I'm very excited to give this a try. Also, my kitchen table, after that adding pockets to everything video, my kitchen table was a disaster. Then I cleaned it up, and then about an hour later we packed it full of clothing, and that was kind of a pun because we packed it full of Packers clothing. These are stacks of Packers shirts and fabrics and sweatshirts and things that we have been accumulating for easily over a year now from thrift stores and different things that we see, or if somebody gives us something, because every once in a while we have friends who are like, hey, I found this Packers shirt and it made me think of you. Here you go. So we've been accumulating them to eventually make a Packers collage quilt. And I have all of them sitting there because I'm going to be starting a video pretty soon dedicated to making that quilt. And you guys, being vlog watchers, will be able to see the behind the scenes of a lot of that, because I'm going to make that video, and that whole video is going to be making the whole quilt. So it's not going to come out for a long time because it's going to take me a while to make it, but you guys will be able to see the process as I'm making it and follow along in more real time. So that'll be fun. So make sure to keep watching the vlogs because I'm going to be starting that pretty soon. But I'm very excited about it. I was in the middle of editing when my phone started ringing, and I looked, and it was my friend Amanda. And she was like, hey, are you home? Haha, silly question, because obviously you're always home nowadays. And I went, yeah, what's up? She goes, hey, I'm gonna drop something off on your doorstep. And I was like, oh, cool, what? Come to find out, she got these different, like, energy drink, natural, healthy, hydration, take it after a workout thing, packets that you add to water. And she got a bunch of them, and she didn't like this flavor. It's lemon lime. So she gave it to me to try, which I'm very excited about because I like lemon lime. So I'm very excited to give those a try. But then, underneath of these was this. And I am very excited about this. This is the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. I'm very excited. I will be making all of the desserts and all of the meals, and I cannot wait. We have pumpkin juice. Okay, there are actually just a lot of like normal recipes in here too. That's really interesting. So there's actually a lot of like normal recipes. Why did I think everything was gonna be like specifically Harry Potter names? I don't know. A lot of them are just like British things. Kippers, English muffins, custard creams, peppermint humbugs, lemon drops, 9 recipes from the goblet. I wanted to take you guys to the basement again with me because Mom found yet another box that has some of my stuff in it, and I glanced in it, and it's a lot of good stuff. Well, actually, there's not a lot. There's only a few things in there, but it's good stuff. So let's head down to the basement so I can show you those things and take another little walk down memory lane. Welcome to my basement. There's a lot of really unpleasant sounds happening. 'Tis a basement. People are just gonna be moving around a lot. Here is the box, quick little sneak peek. I did not bring a tripod or anything down, and I really probably should have, but I did not. So I'm just gonna kind of be holding this and then showing you guys. So right on the top of the box is this puzzle. That's my coffee, by the way. This puzzle I remember doing and absolutely loving doing. The border actually looks like this. It is all shaped like this. These pieces can all come out, and then the whole puzzle itself just turns into a ton of different things. Like, the more you look at it, the more you realize there's just so much happening. And it's only 750 pieces, which is smaller than what I usually do. But I remember this being a really big challenge, so I'm really hoping all the pieces are there so I can try it. I have a lot of puzzles I need to do. We have the one upstairs that I'm still working on that I know has a ton of missing pieces, but now I want to finish it for the challenge of finishing it knowing there's a lot of missing pieces. And then we have another puzzle that's around one of Mount Rushmore that I need to finish, or that I need to do and find out how many pieces are missing in that one. And then my mom found a Norman Rockwell puzzle, which is, it's like a picture of a Norman Rockwell painting. And that's not even open, so I know all the pieces are in there, so that'll be fun to do. And then I want to do this one. But let me see what else is in here. This is the only other thing that I saw that I was looking at, and I was like, this is fantastic. This, how many of you remember these? You would get them at Claire's, and then they have all of the different charms. Like, let me see what all I have, because as soon as I saw what it was, I stopped. So I have a J, a flag, a Jesus fish, a little dolphin, butterfly, a smiley, a flower, a money sign. Okay. Spoiled. Yeah, I probably was. Punk, SpongeBob, I heart dogs, accurate dog, cute little alligator, turtle, a horse, a diamond, a poodle. Kristen might want that one, actually. Snow bunny? Okay. And then I have like 1.5 million blank ones. Why I have that many, I don't know, because at no point was my wrist this size. All right, what else do we have in here? Pepsi bottle, that's probably Jill's. Most of this might be Jill's, actually. There's a lot of seashells, which I know she had. This is always fun. Hopefully you guys know what this is. Where you put your hand in it. And you can see it on the other side. These are a lot of fun. This is old, and you can see just how, like, cracked and everything it is. Ta-da! Oh, that's great. Okay, moving on. Pillowcase or something? Okay. Oh, look. More puzzles. My goodness. Ooh, this one is in a bag. That would be kind of fun. I have a 100-piece deer puzzle, 6/2/97, all here. Interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Might as well. And we got a 500-piece sunflower field. Yeah, okay. What is this actually a lava lamp? Wait, is this actually a lava lamp? This is actually a lava lamp. Guess what we're doing? Just plugged it in, so now we gotta wait. It takes usually like, what, 20-30 minutes for these things to like fully get going. This is what it looks like. I've got stuff. I have no idea. This thing is very, very old, so I have no idea if it's going to work or not, but here's hoping that it maybe does something. All right, this is the puzzle that I was saying already has a ridiculous amount of missing pieces. Like, I'm fairly confident none of these pieces are there. Fairly confident none of these sky pieces are there. And this is how much of the buildings I've got done, and I've not been able to find any more building pieces. And the rest of it's just sky, and I'm kind of over it. And I have 6 new puzzles that I just brought upstairs, plus the 2 that I have over there, kinda, sorta. So I'm just gonna throw this away. I'm not gonna finish it. I know I said I was gonna finish it for the challenge, but when I have more puzzles that are potentially complete, I'd rather do those than this. Look at that. We've got a fully functioning lava lamp. I'm gonna try to actually angle it a different way so you can see it a little better. Look at it. It's a lava lamp. All right, I've been playing around with the embroidery hoop stuff. I've practiced twice now, and I'm just using like this old sheet material, which is kind of the worst material you can use. It's not super stretchy, but it's also insanely thin. So not the perfect material to use, but it's good scrap material to just practice on, so that's what I'm doing. This was my first go, which if you look, I tried to do just a circle and get the hang of it. I did this flower, which I'm actually kind of proud of, but we'll get back to that. I did a square and then just going in the diagonal, which, yeah, it'll zoom. You can see the stitches, like, it's not that great of a job. This one I tried doing like thicker and then bringing it down thinner, which again, not super great. And then a star, I tried just going around with a star. This one, when I did it, the circle is zigzag stitches, and I tried to make it as circle-y as possible. The rest of it are just straight stitches. I actually switched my machine back to a straight stitch to practice doing that and just using a straight stitch to go all the way around. So it's really, really thin, but I think it actually turned out pretty okay for the most part. I'm really happy for a first, like, official go, if you will. Still just, I mean, it's practice fabric. But then I decided I was up for a bit bigger of a challenge because these are all really tiny little things, and if I'm wanting to make, like, eyeballs or full-on patches of something, I gotta go a bit bigger. So I did this. I wrote out my name in block letters, and then I stitched all around the outsides. So this is what that looks like, which I'm much happier with how this came out. I was able to get sort of a rhythm going, which I'm very happy about. This material, even though it was stretched a lot on this, it still, you can see, is bunching. Because, again, this is not a good material to be using for, like, legitimate projects. So I'm gonna keep practicing to keep getting better, just technique in general, and then I'll probably switch to, like, a nicer fabric to practice on. I'm very happy with, like, the technique that I'm going through. I am using so much thread. This uses so much thread. I'm only doing it in white because I had this nice big spool, but this nice big spool is not so big anymore. That's all that's left on it, and it used to be probably twice that size when I started this project. And I had a mostly full bobbin that was completely emptied during this that I had to refill. I was probably 2/3 of the way done with my name when I refilled it, so I actually want to pop this open and see what's left of it. Yeah, that's not that bad. So that's how much is left of the bobbin. I need to get a lasagna out of the freezer because we are having lasagna for dinner tomorrow, and it needs to get out of the freezer and into the fridge so it can start thawing for tomorrow. Just went to check the mail, and we have a box, and it didn't say who it was from. It just said it was from Fort Mill, South Carolina, so I have a feeling I know who it's from, but I'm not like 100% sure. I'm gonna double check after this. Look what's inside of it. Is this a Packers birdhouse?
It's sure what it looks like.
Here, I'm gonna let you get it out because you have both hands.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. Oh.
How cool is that?
Wow. This is great.
Oh my goodness. Look at how cool that is.
Wow.
A little window on the side.
Yep.
Thank you, mystery person, who I think is Kristen. I'm gonna do some investigating to see who sent this because this is really, really cool. And also, like, okay.
Go ahead.
If this wasn't Kristen, I'm gonna cut this part out of the video.
Okay.
But did you make this? Did you find it and paint it? Did you steal it from some other Packers fan's yard?
I love the crooked.
Yeah, like the
architecture.
asymmetry.
Asymmetry of it. That's really great.
That's really awesome.
Oh, we're gonna love. The birds are gonna love this. I love birds too. Oh.
It's big too.
Yeah.
Fun little gift.
Okay. Well,
All right, let me do some investigating here.
Yeah.
I was editing this, and then I realized that I never actually finished explaining the whole Packers birdhouse mystery. Yes, Kristen sent it. I messaged her. Her name was actually on the box. It was just in a really weird place, so it took me a long time to find it, but it was Kristen. Basically, her and another one of my friends, Erin, were at a yard sale at some point, and they saw it and thought of me and was like, we need to send this to them, so Kristen sent it. So that is where this came from. I love it. Dan loves it. And we're planning on painting it, touching it up some, and one of the windows at the top is missing, so we're thinking about replacing it, and then painting in a little bird with a cheese head on top of it. So that's the plan with that. That solves that mystery, but it was a lovely surprise. So I was practicing some more, so I grabbed an old t-shirt that had interfacing on it and hooked that up and used that. And it worked okay, still didn't work fantastic, but because I'm obsessed with the Animal Crossing game right now, I decided to try to embroider one of the, like, villager, the animal characters on there. So this is Flo the penguin. So that's what she looks like. Her beak is supposed to be orange, but I didn't have any orange thread, so I used red. But that's what she looks like. So I'm happy with it. It definitely could have been better, but I'm happy with it. Then I tried it again. I looked online to see what sort of material is good for this, and found out felt is really good, and I had a whole pile of felt. So I grabbed some of that, and I tried it again with another villager, and I think it turned out a lot better, and I'm really happy with it. This is Antonio the anteater, and I am much happier with how this one came out. I ended up doing a border all the way around the outside, and I am very happy with the outcome. You can see a little bit of pink in there because I used a red Sharpie to like lightly draw the design on the felt, and the thread I think picked up some of that and like pulled it up. So I'm gonna have to be careful with that in the future and either use a Sharpie that's going to be the same color of what I need or not use a Sharpie, but pens weren't wanting to work, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna use just yet. But I'm working on popcorn, as you can probably hear, and I'm also eating an avocado because I had one that I'd forgotten about, and I was like, ooh, this is getting really soft, and I break it open, and it looks absolutely perfect. So I'm just eating that with a spoon, and it's delicious. I just finished filming a video that is going to be going up this coming Wednesday for me, last Wednesday for you. Unsolicited YouTube channel recommendations. Let me know if you like that or not, or maybe don't. That's the thing. With these unsolicited YouTube channel recommendation videos that I'm making, I never know if I should ask, like, people want me to make more, because it's like, but if they ask for more, then it's no longer unsolicited. It's then solicited. And I don't think that would be as fun of a title. Here's some solicited YouTube channel recommendations. So I think I would much rather just have the comment section be like, I love these, but don't make more. Or, I love these videos so much, but do whatever you want. You don't have to make any more. I'm not asking you to. That's definitely not what I'm doing. Or something funny like that. Like, I think that would be more fun to have those types of comments in the video rather than it be like, yeah, make more. This is so great. Today is Saturday, and today marks the end of the 6-week exercise program that I started, which is blowing my mind to think that I've already been like getting up every morning and exercising first thing for 6 weeks. That's a month and a half. That is such a long time. I did not think that I've been doing it for that long already. Like, it went by so quickly. I did sign up for like a 3-month subscription, so I have another 6 weeks that I'm going to be doing like the next level up 6-week program. The next step up is supposed to be a little more intense, which I'm really looking forward to because some of the exercises that I did in this first 6 weeks were really mellow and like I didn't even break a sweat. And I was like, I don't really understand the purpose of exercising today. I'm very proud of myself for getting through the full 6 weeks. I did not miss a single day. I did not skip a single day. I did every single day's worth of exercises the whole time. So I'm very proud of myself there. But like I said, I just finished filming a video, so I need to work on editing that now. So I'm gonna get to doing that, and I will see you later.